Hey, here we are.
I love it.
All right, man, what's that?
I love it.
Look at the crowd in DCW. Look at the people of Searcy, Arkansas.
I tell you, Al, can you feel the energy?
What a crowd. I cannot believe it in here.
It's a packed house full of wrestling fans to see without question the best wrestling organization on the planet today, DCW. I don't care where you're watching from. This is the organization to watch, baby.
That's right, the fastest growing wrestling promotion in the whole South. Look, we're still panning on the people. They're going crazy out here.
We could literally do this all night, Al, but what a night we have for them right here on tonight's television program. You're going to see such superstars as the DCW Heavyweight Champion, Sonny Siaki, out.
Sonny Siaki is here tonight, and he's going to defend his title. I know that for a fact.
I'll tell you what, all the top challengers are coming to DCW to challenge Sonny Siaki for that heavyweight championship. But also here tonight, Al, talking about champions, 3-time World Tag Team champion.
Hold on just a minute.
What?
You have never been on my show before.
Well,
and I call it my show. I got rid of Dumb and Dumber from the last TV show, and now it looks like I got the dumbest.
Give me a break.
Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them exactly who you are.
Well, I'm Brian Thompson. It's a pleasure to meet all the DCW fans out there. It's a pleasure to be here in front of the fans in Searcy, Arkansas. And I can tell you what, Al, I can tell you this. Those guys are probably in a hospital somewhere having to sit next to you and smell that body.
Wait a minute. I got my deodorant on tonight. I took a shower before I came here tonight. So let's go on with the card. That's would be the best thing for us to do.
That's exactly right. Another great wrestling superstar you're going to see this week on DCW television. 3-time World Tag Team Champion, beautiful Bobby Eaton.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton is here tonight. And I'm sure he's going to kick some butt all over Searcy, Arkansas.
I imagine he will. What all kinds of ladies. Christy Ritchie
is returning to DCW tonight.
And I'm sure we're going to see the Goddess Athena here.
Goddess Athena segments here tonight.
And
hey, we're forgetting somebody. Who are we forgetting?
Wait.
Tracy Brooks, the man just hollered out over there. The DCW Ladies Champions here. But we're forgetting somebody. You're forgetting somebody. I haven't forgot it.
Who are you talking about?
Mick Foley is right here on DCW TV tonight.
Are you telling me that Mick Foley's here?
Mick Foley is right here, and he's going to be right here on TV tonight. Just like I've been announcing for weeks and weeks, Mick Foley's going to be here.
Well, I'll tell you what, normally I'd call you a liar, but we'll see. Mick Foley is going to be here tonight on DCW. On that night, no, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. Look, I guess the crowd's still fired up. Now, wait a minute. I got to say something. Danny B was fired from this organization last week. What is he doing trying to get in the building back there?
Al, I don't care what happened to Danny B. Good, but I'll tell you what, it's that competitive nature. Danny B., one of the top superstars here in DCW or anywhere in the Mid-South.
Wait a minute. Let's get that straight. He is not in DCW. He has been fired for running Hollywood Jimmy off the road.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think Hollywood Jimmy deserved to be ran off the road.
No, he didn't either. So let's go to the first match and we'll argue that case later.
Let's do that.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen to this crowd into it.
Man, I tell you what, they're into it. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring at this time, accompanied by Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, beautiful Bobby Eaton, and Neil Taylor.
I knew I was being threatened. Do you think it's worth holding out? I mean, I heard some pretty ugly things about those guys. Ugly stories.
Watch them bleed. Watch them
Do it like this. And now, their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, the team of Deadly Dale and Tony Gunn.
With lungs that gasp for breath from emotional stress with special effects. In a distorted collage, carefully lies between beats of a rhythmic barrage. It's going down, the logical progression on the timeline. The separation narrowed down to a fine line. To blur the edges so they blend together properly. Take you on another.
All right, Brian, we're ready for the first match. How about beautiful Bobby Eaton?
I'll tell you what, man, 3-time World Tag Team Champion, member of the Midnight Express.
Just think of some of the partners he's had with him.
Let's talk about him. Loverboy, Dennis Condrey, Sweet Stan Lane, Double A, Arn Anderson, William Regal. They were the Blue Bloods.
That's right. Blue Blood. What?
All right, here we go.
All right. Hey, let me tell you something. Look who he's got in there now. He is going to make a star out of Neil the Real Deal Taylor. That is the Hollywood clique out there at its best. Bobby Eaton and Neil the Real Deal Taylor.
That's right, Alan. I tell you what, as much as I don't like the attitude of Bobby Eaton right now in DCW, if anybody can rub off on Neil Taylor, it is beautiful Bobby Eaton.
You got that right. How about Tony Gunn making his first appearance in DCW? I've heard some good things about Tony Gunn.
I tell you what, Tony Gunn is a young up-and-comer here in the world of professional wrestling, and he's picked the right place to be, DCW, and he's right. He goes from what they say, the frying pan into the fire with this tag team match.
That's right. Yeah, he does. He comes in and gets Bobby Eaton the first match he gets in here. I wouldn't want that task.
Yeah, you talk about drawing a short straw or losing a bet. I guess Tony Gunn lost the bet and drew the name of beautiful Bobby Eaton and, of course, Neil Taylor, who is cinching in that side headlock, however, reversal by Deadly Dale.
You know what? Let me talk. Bobby Eaton is the one that drove Danny B crazy. You know that?
Yeah,
He collected the bounty on Danny B,
well,
and he just drove. Danny B lost it, so he got fired from DCW. You saw him trying to get in the building earlier.
Well, that's right, but right now, Bobby needs to concentrate on this match, as does Neil Taylor, who's in a whole host of trouble. Irish whip now. Big back body drop by Deadly Dale. Here comes Bobby. Oh, man, hip toss. And Bobby in trouble.
Oh,
big
Bobby,
right hand.
Now, what is Tony Gunn doing interjecting himself and do fist? Maybe Tony Gunn should be thrown out of DCW the first night he's here.
I tell you what, Al Hall, Tony Gunn, we talked about it. He wants to make an impact in professional wrestling, and he just introduced himself to beautiful Bobby Eaton, courtesy of a couple big right hands.
That may be the last time that he introduces himself to Bobby Eaton in DCW, because if he makes the Hollywood clique mad, it may be the last time he's ever in DCW.
Well, that remains to be seen, but right now, they have really gotten Bobby Eaton and Neil Taylor off their game. Back in the ring, it's Deadly Dale and Neil Taylor with a knee to the midsection.
Oh, look at Neil. Neil, I told you, Bobby's rubbing off on Neil. Neil's been looking better and better every week in DCW.
That's right, those dirty tactics. And now, beautiful Bobby Eaton, 3-time World Tag Team Champion, tagged in, double team, back elbow.
Oh, nice double elbow. How about Hollywood Jimmy looks like he's still mad about Danny B running him off the road. Hollywood Jimmy has not been in a good mood. You know Hollywood Jimmy and I are personal friends.
Well, yeah, that does not surprise me one bit, but right now, Deadly Dale has been tossing outside. Did you see that?
I heard it. I didn't really see it, but I heard it.
Oh, you had to see that. With that cane, he cracked him right across the back, and you can't condone this, Al Hall.
Why not?
That's illegal. That's cheating. That's not right.
What Tony Gunn did earlier is not cheating.
Well, there's a difference between a nice big right hand and a cane on the outside. Now look at that. Bobby Eaton raking the eyes of Deadly Dale right across that top rope. And now Neil Taylor, look at this. Oh, just flings him back in the ring.
Neil Taylor. I tell you, Neil's getting a mean streak about him. I'm really impressed.
Oh, glancing blow with that big boot. And now drops a leg on Deadly Dale. Irish whip now. And another one.
He nailed that one. He glanced him on the first one, but the second one, he said, hey, I'm going to get him this time, and he did.
They say practice makes perfect, and right there, a prime example. Now the referee having trouble keeping Tony Gunn out of here. Allowed for a quick double-team exchange, and now Bobby Eaton in control on Deadly Dale.
Oh, look at the clothesline by Bobby Eaton.
1, 2, almost.
Oh, I
him.
thought it was over. I thought Aaron was going to have to ring the bell right there.
I tell you what, look at Bob Eaton. You have to admit that Bob Eaton is still in great physical condition, one of the great veterans in this sport.
He's been around a long time, and he's not an old man by no means.
No.
And he can still flat go in that squared circle.
That's right. I guarantee you put Bob Eaton up against anybody in the world. I don't care what organization you're talking about, and he's going to give him a run for the money right here, right now. But right now it is Neil Taylor in control. A little assist for Tony Gunn. Wait a second.
Nice tag by the team, the Hollywood Click right there.
Wait a minute, Al Hall, what match are you watching?
They tagged. It was a blind tag because you didn't see it. You're blind.
Well, you must be. Wait a minute, look at that. Bobby Eaton in
Look at
that
Bobby.
rope, choking Deadly Dale. Totally disgusting.
I bet you Bobby's glad. You glad to be away from Danny B. The way crazy as Danny's been acting on the last few weeks, he's probably glad to be in there with somebody else.
I tell you what, Danny B is a man on a mission. I thought Danny B was going to literally kill Bob Eaton a couple of weeks
He
ago.
tried to kill Hollywood Jimmy.
Oh, look at that now. Both men had the same idea, double clothesline, and now Neil Taylor and Deadly Dale both down as Tony Gunn tries to rally these fans behind his tag team partner. Both men now desperately need that tag. This should be an interesting exchange to see what happens here if they both get it. Tag out. Bobby Eaton, here comes Tony Gunn. Tony Gunn, a house of fire.
Look at Tony Gunn throwing fit.
He is just,
Maybe I'm starting to like this guy.
he is waylaying these guys. Nice drop kick by Tony Gunn. And another one on beautiful Bobby Eaton, and Tony Gunn is in control.
Tony Gunn on his debut.
Now, Tony Gunn,
He don't know who he's messing with.
well, I tell you, he wants to make an impression on the matchmakers here in DCW. He says he wants title shots. He wants a chance to shine. This is the place to do it, and Tony Gunn is making a big impression. Oh, man, Tony Gunn up and over Neil Taylor. What's this? Crucifix-like maneuver. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on, no. That is an upset right there.
Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
way he had to pull
the
those tights.
winners, the team of Deadly Dale and Tony Gunn.
You have got to be kidding me. There's no way that it just happened.
I just saw it. The fans at home, the fans here tonight saw it. Tony Gunn, 1, 2, 3 on Deadly.
I am stunned.
Excuse me, Neil Taylor, not Deadly Dale. 1, 2, 3. Tony Gunn got the win. You talk about an upset, and you talk about a great debut for Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn comes in and gets a pin on Neil Taylor in his debut. I'm shocked. I don't know what to say.
And wait, and from the reaction of these people, I think Tony Gunn is going to be a big fan favorite here
Tony
in
Gunn,
DCW.
I can't believe it.
We'll believe it, baby. Right now, we're going to a commercial break. We'll be back with more great DCW wrestling.
All right.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
I mean, wow, what an upset just moments ago. Tony Gunn, 1, 2, 3, pinning Neil Taylor in the middle of the ring.
That is, you talking about an upset. Tony Gunn makes his debut right here in DCW and pins Neil Taylor. That is an upset, but I'm going to check and make sure that he wasn't pulling the tights. I'm going to go back because something had to be fishy about that.
No, you don't have to rewind the tape or anything. That was a clean 1, 2, 3 victory for Tony Gunn.
How about right now? You know what I'm ready for? I'm going to forget about that match till I check the tape.
Nah.
You know what I'm ready for?
What are you ready for, Al?
I'm ready to get Athena out here for Athena's Dungeon. That's what I'm ready for. You want to see a hot woman?
I cannot argue with you
The
there.
hot woman. Bring her out here right now.
All right. I guess get ready for it. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the one and only Athena.
It is now once again time. Wake up over there. The goddess is speaking. It is once again time for the best part of the show, And while there may be a few of you delusional people who came here because you wanted to see some bald chick, it's obvious that the majority of you came to see the only real woman here tonight, the goddess Athena. So my first guest in the dungeon is going to be the man who should be and soon will be the DCW Heavyweight Champion. Get Austin Lane out here, please.
The human highlight reel. The absolute best.
On your feet, rednecks.
The one and only
Just like this one.
Austin
All of you.
Lane.
Are you two married or are you brothers? I'm not quite sure.
Austin Lane.
May I say what a pleasure it is to have you in the dungeon, Austin Lane. You know, the last time I was out here, I had Sonny Siaki with me, who, by the way, will not quit calling me Sonny. I'm not interested. Okay, let me tell you something. Sonny came out here and he admitted to everyone that he just basically stole the heavyweight championship from you. He cheated to win. He said it right here. You all heard it. What do you think about that, Austin Lane?
You know what? It's a pleasure for me to be out here during your interview time, and I'm not going to be like Jamie J or Sonny Siaki and be all over you like I'm some kind of a two-bit, well, you know what I mean. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some respect, and I'm going to get back to the heavyweight title picture here in just 1 second. First off, I do want to make one comment to Jamie J. Mr. Rookie Sensational. Well, see, the thing about being a rookie sensation is you make rookie mistakes. The first mistake was when you got involved in my business. See, there's a reason why they call me the human highlight reel. There's a reason why I was the first DCW champion, the first two-time DCW champion, and the longest reigning DCW champion. Oh, kill the music. Whoa, just 1 sec. If these corn-fed idiots in this little bitty town want to cheer, go ahead and do the other one. Go ahead. You want to hear them cheer? Go ahead. All right, now that you got your little, hugging the babies and shaking the hands out of the way, see, I was thinking, at first I was thinking, maybe Austin Lane and Jamie J should have a match. But see, when I was thinking about it, see, I know how to wrestle. You just kind of look good in tights. So the thing is, I would challenge you to an Iron Man match, but from what I hear, you can't go very long. Oh, in the ring, I meant.
You know, actually, I just had him out back about an hour ago, and he only lasted about 3 minutes, so there's definitely some truth to that statement, and there's nothing sensational about Jamie J after all.
Let me tell you something, Athena. You didn't have me, because I'm not your type of partner. Energizer is more like your type. Hey, Athena! Does that remind you of anything? But to you, Austin, let me tell you something. You talk about this rinky-dink, corn-fed town. You out here, Austin, you used to be a pretty good guy. You won you're right, you won the DCW Heavyweight Championship. You were the first, 2-time holder. But you know something? Your head has done expanded down to there. Now let me tell you something, Austin. This town has the internet, right? I tell you something, Austin. I want you to download something for me. I want you to download www.I'mGonnaGetMyButtWhippedByJamieJ.com.
That crap on my show. Not on my show, not on my time.
You know what? In this little bitty town, I've changed my mind. See, I'm not going to wrestle in front of these people against you tonight.
Austin, are you not man enough? Are you a coward?
Hey, I love it. Dawson Lane is beating the taste out of Jamie J.
Come on, man. This is disgusting. Here we go. Look at Jamie J. Look at Jamie J now. Jamie J is going down.
That's Alan Steele.
Oh, wait.
And he's with Calvin, Sexy Sam Dollar.
Don't tell me that he is aligning himself with
Alan
Sam Dollar.
Steele and Sam Dollar.
No.
Yeah, hey look. What is Sonny Siaki doing out here?
Sonny Siaki, the champion. He nails both men. Big right hand again, and Sonny Siaki is in control. Look at this tandem, baby. Sonny Siaki, Jamie J. Whoa.
And there goes Alan Steele, look.
Alan Steele went for low ground. Look at this. Spine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Get out there, Austin Lane. That was a thing. That is not totally uncalled for.
Sonny Siaki and Jamie J are walking tall in Searcy, baby.
Athena, you little freak. In case you didn't know, Searcy, Arkansas is not where the place where prostitutes hang out. So get out, girl. Alan Steele, Austin Lane, you want to come in here and jump Jamie J from behind? Come in the ring and jump me right now.
Oh my God!
Whoa! Whoa!
It is Mick Foley!
And these people...
In DCW, just like I said!
You didn't lie, and there's not a person sitting down.
What energy in DCW!
Listen to the reaction for the hardcore wrestling icon.
What you don't know is the owner named Mick the Commissioner before the show started!
He was what?
Named the Commissioner!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You can't beat Mick Foley.
Look at the
as
people
Commissioner.
standing!
Jamie J. So you and Austin Lane want to get involved, huh? Well, I know you've already got a match lined up. But as far as you, Alan Steele, you want to get your nose in business right here? You want to get involved, Big Shot? Well, I'll get you involved. As my first official act as commissioner, I'm going to sign you for a match. Not just any match. I'm going to sign you to a heavyweight title match against this man. That's right, Alan Steele. It's going to be you taking on Sonny Siaki for the heavyweight title. Hey! And do you know when that match takes place? That match will be tonight. And do you know where that match will take place? In this very ring, right here in Searcy, Arkansas. Match, but I'll tell you what, as happy as I am to be the new commissioner around here, I've got to tell you how my day started off. Getting up about 7 o'clock in the morning, driving to that damn airport, flying to Memphis. It's about 2.5 hours from Memphis to here the way that my driver drove. So I hope you'll forgive me, but I'm telling you what, showing up just to be the commissioner is just not going to be good enough tonight. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to try to go back there and figure out a way that I can get physically involved tonight. I've got a little problem. Is that Super Molly back there? Molly, can I tell you a secret? I've done some pretty cool stuff in my career. But riding in the Hurricane sidecar, you remember when we took that ride together? That was awesome. That was right up there. I do have, you threw me off my game. And I gotta tell you, at WrestleMania, when Molly got her head shaved, she looked so hot. All right, back to my little problem. All right, we've already established that I've had a long ride. We've already established I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I'd like to work out my frustrations by getting physically involved tonight, right here in Searcy, Arkansas. The only problem is, as some of you may have realized from watching me over the years, I've been hit in the head quite a few times. So I tend to forget things every now and then. And usually when I get physically involved, I have a sidekick that I bring with me named Mr. I didn't bring Mr. Sacco. So what I'd like to know is, if not you, I have no idea where your socks have been, mister. I just want to point out that as far as it pertains to this young man here, I've got some bad news and some good news. Bad news is one of his friends accidentally shot him. The good news is that's his wife. So if one of you guys would like to accidentally shoot me in the ass or something, I could use a little TLC, if you know what I mean. But what I'd like to know is if there's a child out here who wasn't paying too much attention to the bad word I just said, who might be willing to lend me a little bit of their footwear in case I'm back there and get the urge to run out here and get physically involved. Anyone out there want to lend me? Little guy back there by Molly? Oh yeah, that's my man. And Lace, and it means warrior. Okay. Lace, would you like to lend me a sock? Yeah. All right, let's hear it for Lace. Thank you, buddy. All right. Thank you. And go back. You got the best seat in the house. Second best seat in the house. Listen, it's great to be here in Arkansas. It's been a long time. I'll be back out in a little while. And I believe Molly's raising money for a really good reason. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take some Polaroids out here at intermission. And whatever money that I get, I'm going to give.
All right, we're back.
We are back. What do you think about it? Mick Foley, oh my goodness, here in DCW, and not just here.
What do you mean what I think about it? He comes in and makes a match. He put Alan Steele in a match, and he borrowed some kid's sock.
I love it.
Well, what, he can't get a pair himself?
Oh, yes he could. I wish he would stuff that sock down.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, I think we got great action coming up. Let's go to the ring, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring at this time, Tracy Brooks and Christy Ritchie.
Champion Tracy Brooks in the ring. Wow. And Christy Ritchie returns to DCW.
I tell you what, two good-looking young ladies, and they can go in that ring too.
Tracy has been holding on. She does not want nobody to touch that ring.
But the competition very, very stiff coming up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring at this time, the opponents, first, ODB, and her tag team partner, Miss Natural. All right, Alex, exciting ladies action coming up right here on DCW.
Tracy Brooks, let me tell you something. She's been holding on to that thing like she's never going to let it go. Look at her.
I can't blame her. I mean, that's a very big honor to be DCW Ladies Champion.
Let me tell you something. She told me she was going to do whatever she could do to hold on to that. And we saw her a couple weeks ago pull ODB's tights to get the win. Pulled ODB tights to get the win.
Now, I may not have been sitting here next to you, but I saw that particular contest. I did not see any tight pulling whatsoever.
I saw it. Now, let me tell you something. I am speechless because look up there in the pink, returning to DCW Wrestling. Christy Ridley, we hadn't seen her in a while. I understand she's been doing fine for herself down in Mexico.
Yeah.
She has returned to DCW.
I'll tell you what, she's one of the
And
top.
look, Tracy does not want to even give the referee the trophy. She wants to leave it in the ring.
Like I said, it's a very big honor to be holding any kind of ECW championship.
That's right.
Ladies championship, very prestigious as well. And now,
And look.
at this reaction. Yeah!
The women are looking fine in DCW tonight.
I'll tell you what, Tracy Brooks doesn't have to take a backseat to anybody. She can go as well. As Christy, whoa, hey, I've seen that somewhere.
I'm going to tell you what, I want to be in the middle of that next time.
I think I saw that last night, but that woke up. But anyway, that's another story. Here we go, Christy.
Look, I'm going to tell you, the roof rumbled on that move.
Yes, come on.
No, maybe that was me rumbling over here. I don't know. Something happened, though.
Well, your kind of rumbling is not good. Look at this. Ooh.
Oh, let me tell you something. ODB is a former champion, and she is mean as Kimball Winstead, my other partner, would say meaner than a barrel rattlesnake.
Yeah. Referee Tony Stone in here trying to separate them, and I tell you what, Tony Stone may have the best job in the house tonight.
Matter of fact, I started to come out of retirement referee and referee this match. I was going to get Aaron to be over here and do my second or something.
But, Al, you never could count past two. Here we go.
What do you mean?
Christy Ritchie and collar elbow tie-up with ODB. ODB backs her into the turnbuckles. Got a handful of hair, looks like there. Let's see if we have a clean break. I didn't think so.
Oh, man.
I didn't think
ODB.
so. Knife edge chop, and that had to sting.
Look at that.
Oh, you talk about retaliation.
Oh, man.
Oh, more retaliation. Now Irish whip ODB in a lot of trouble. Oh, man. Looks like some of the moves she learned in Mexico. Deep arm dragon twist. Now just a single, like a one-legged drop kick, and ODB is on the floor.
I'm just speechless. I'm telling you, I'm still about at high five, at high two, or high four, or whatever it was.
I tell you what, if DCW had a ladies tag team championship, I believe these two young ladies right here, Tracy Brooks, Christy Ritchie, could be your champions.
I think so, too. Matter of fact, they're my champions after that move earlier.
Yeah. Look at this Miss Natural now.
Miss Natural returning back to DCW. She hadn't been here in a while either.
Yeah, and she's asking for a timeout. And as you know, Al, there are no timeouts in the world of professional wrestling.
With Tony Stone up there, they're liable to get a timeout. He gets all confused.
Oh, come on. Tony Stone is a very competent referee. And now welcome to the mat, Miss Natural. She naturally hit that turnbuckle face for her.
Oh, that was a good one,
face
Brian. That was a good one. She naturally. I like Miss Natural, I'll tell you.
And I like Tracy Brooks, and here she comes into the ring. Second turnbuckle on the inside and drops the double axe handle.
What about the women's division in DCW? It don't get any better than this.
It does not get any better. And right now, that left arm is in a whole world of hurt as Tracy Brooks drops knees and twists on it. And Miss Natural very well may give up.
No, she's not going to give up over that. I'm going to tell you, that's one tough lady.
I will admit, Miss Natural, all the ladies in DCW, very, very tough.
How about the electricity in this crowd when Mick Foley came out to the dressing room?
You can cut it with a knife, man.
Man, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't never seen anything like that. All the people hollering for him. He stole some kid's sock, and they got all excited. I don't know about Mick Foley.
It's like, where will it end, Al? I mean, DCW.
Oh, did you see that?
DCW bringing in all the big stars, not just the stars, the big superstars, but also the stars of tomorrow. And you see 4 of them in the ring right now, and Tracy Brooks is in trouble.
How about that move by ODB right there?
There's a complete handful of hair drugged down.
It worked.
Tracy Brooks, and yeah, it worked. It worked.
Double team. Miss Natural and ODB looking good as a team also.
I tell you what, I don't know if they've teamed before, but it sure looks like it right now. Double team coming up. Double suplex coming up. Oh, textbook, and they hit it.
Look at the strength of ODB. That woman's built better than a lot of men.
1, 2. 2 count only. Tracy Brooks is not going out like that, Al.
No. Tracy Brooks, she's the champion around here. She's been holding on.
That's right. There's a reason she became a champion. You don't become a champion in DCW by just knowing the right
No,
promoters,
you don't.
You know what I mean?
This is not, if I say it, kiss-ass promotion.
Oh,
is
hey,
not
come
what
on.
it is.
Watch your language.
I know we got kids watching out there, but I've seen it. I've been in those Mickey Mouse organizations.
Yeah, you are Mickey Mouse. But here we go, scoop. And the slam hard by ODB. And look at her looking for approval. I'll tell you what, I think ODB needs to concentrate on the match and quit worrying about the fans' opinion of her because we know they all hate her.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't hate her because she is looking good in there tonight.
She is 2 count only on the pin attempt. Now cinches in the front face lock. I think she might be looking for a tag, but look at Tracy Brooks battle back. Sunset flip. Is she going to get her? Oh, look at the strength. Look at the sheer power.
Big, look at she just picked her up. That is one strong woman right there.
She literally picked up Tracy Brooks, the DCW Ladies Champion, like Tracy's a sack of groceries that you would buy at Kroger or something.
I'm going to tell you, I think she can pick me up like that.
I don't know if a crane can.
She's strong. That's not called for now. I've been kind of nice to you.
Well, hey, I will admit you've been very nice, but I tell you what, I think you've been nice because you know that Mick Foley may come and stick that sock
Man,
in
he's
your
not.
mouth.
I'm staying away from Mick Foley if he's got some kid's dirty sock in his pocket.
I'll tell you what do you think about DCW? All the superstars that have come in, they read like the who's who.
Oh, beautiful. Well, look at Miss Natural.
Look, yeah, she is going to work on Tracy Brooks. Oh, Fisherman suplex 1.
Into a bridge. Look at it.
I think she had the shoulder up there. Referee Tony Stone checking in.
That'd be another upset on our show right here.
Yes, it would have. I mean, okay, DCW now, Commissioner Mick Foley. Let's talk about who you can see on a regular basis. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, one of the great legends in this sport, is here all the time. I mean, Sonny Siaki's our heavyweight champion.
He's there every week.
I don't care where you watch wrestling at. It does not get any better than DCW.
Hey, think about this. Let me tell you something. Why you're talking about that? Think about that. Mick Foley was right here in DCW, and you didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't. It wasn't no pay-per-view.
No.
It was right here on DCW.
And what does that say about DCW when Mick Foley would want to put his name with it?
That says that this is one of the fastest up-and-coming independent wrestling shows going today.
And look at this.
Oh,
Very
beautiful
quickly,
move.
Speaking of fast, the tide has turned, and now the champion, the DCW Ladies Champion, Tracy Brooks, with the reversal, and now in control is referee Tony Stone. Administers the count. Christy Ritchie now trying to get the fans into it. She wants that tag. She's leaning in for the tag. Here comes Tracy.
Double
Here
tag.
comes ODB. What is this? Swinging a miss on the clothesline.
Oh! Man, she threw a big right. Man, look at that.
I tell you what, that's good enough to knock just about any man in the house out. Double clothesline now. She takes them both down. Grabs Miss Natural.
Shoots her out of the ring.
She's gone swinging a miss now by ODB. Tilt to whirl around the world where she goes. Suplex 1, 2. Oh.
Miss Natural just in time for the save. I thought it was over right
I
there.
think they call this right here a Pier 6 brawl up and over. Christy Ritchie. Oh, drops her down. Scorpion death drop.
How many women you seen in a Pier 6 brawl?
Hey, this looks like a late Saturday night.
Oh, Christy just nailed Tracy Brooks.
Oh, no. Look,
ODB rolled her up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we got a win, and that's got to be another upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the team of ODB and Miss Natural.
Christy Ritchie nailed Tracy Brooks, and I think she did it on purpose, Brian.
No, not at all.
I think she did.
No, now, come on.
I'm telling you, it looked awful on purpose to me.
No, it did not.
Yeah, and look, Tracy is mad.
Tracy,
And I don't blame her.
Tracy is very upset, but Al, go over there and explain to her it was an accident.
It was no accident. I'm telling you right now, I believe it was all on purpose.
Come on, Christy Ritchie, I don't think she's one of the kindest-hearted young ladies.
Tracy Brooks is mad, and I don't blame her.
Come on, Christy.
Christy, I think she's trying to explain that she did it on purpose. And she did, that's for sure.
Tracy's very upset about the situation. Look at the fans trying to explain to her, saying, look.
Tracy, she grabbed that trophy. Look, she's still jawing at Christy Ritchie.
Well, I'm sure this argument will end somewhere in the bag, but right now we're going to go to commercial. We'll be back for more great DCW wrestling action.
Right now, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
And look, what about... Look at here.
JJ.
JJ.
Whoa.
Let me explain to you something, pal. You need to learn how to do announcing. Let me show you the way. I am the ego-trippin', always pimpin', sire of desire, the gigolo, JJ Sexy. And you know what? Now that I've raised the bar just a little bit, try to keep up, will you?
Oh, come on now.
You heard that. This is a friend of mine.
It was bad enough having to deal with you. Now I have to deal with him, but hey.
Well, I'm gonna ask JJ.
Go to the ring.
I'm gonna ask JJ to sit here with me for a little while. How about that, JJ? You want to?
Disgusting. Let's go to the ring.
Jesus here. Jesus here. You love so.
ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring at this time, they are the DCW Tag Team Champions and accompanied by their manager, Sexy Sam Dollar, Sarge O'Reilly, and Mickey Ray, the family of Pain.
Must be known as Sarge O'Licious now, not Sarge O'Reilly.
Sarge O'Licious, give me a break. When will the disgusting stuff in? It's bad enough you got double Jason next to you or whatever his name is.
Hey, I just want to tell all you people something. We are the DCW Tag Team Champions, and we have got one. Sexy Sam Dollar is the best manager around. You've got my tag team partner, Make You Holla, Mickey Ray, and all you favorites here in Searcy, Arkansas, your one and only Sarge O'Licious.
I told you to call it Sarge O'Licious.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, some stiff competition coming out right now. We'll see how O'Licious Sarge is. And they're
Oh, Lord, isn't it?
Whoa!
That's pure destruction.
Yeah, it is. Cody and Brody Hawk, is that right? Cody and
Brody Hawk, they hit the ring on. They hit on a house of fire right here. JJ, what do you got to say? JJ's at a loss for words.
Yeah. He's at a loss for brain power. He should share half of yours. But right now, Cody and Brody Hawk are in complete control.
This match has been building up for a while. The Sergeant, we saw the tape of Sarge O'Reilly and Mickey Ray jumping. I believe it was Cody Hawk.
Yeah.
In the parking lot, and Brody had to find a partner. He got Neil Taylor, and Jimmy pulled Neil out of the match and left him by himself. So now Pure Destruction is out here standing tall.
Yeah, they're not happy one iota about this situation, and they're looking to take care of business against the Family of Pain.
Family of Pain been going through every tag team that has stepped in the ring with them today, and I think today will not be any different.
Here we go now. Whoa, let's see if the Sarge O'Licious.
How about my man Sexy JJ over here, though? I'm excited to have Sexy JJ Sexy here. That's his name. What? I got it right, didn't I? See? Look, JJ Sexy. Tell him what you do, JJ.
You know, I have my own radio show. And where did you get this jabroni? What, did you find him at the flea market? I mean, you've got more mic skills than Mickey Mouse, okay? I mean, what are you talking about here? No, you want the premier radio show, you go to www.wrestletalkradio.com. Every Sunday night from 7 to 9, and you get none other than me, the gigolo, JJ Sexy.
Aren't we so lucky? I'm sure that's a great
I'm
radio
going
show.
to join it. I got my computer up and running, and I'm going to get on that. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to check it out this Sunday night. I'll be on there, JJ.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but right now...
Oh, look at big Cody Hawk.
Control.
That's a one big individual right there, and he's even... Oh, no.
Oh, he will be singing soprano.
Come on, Sarge.
I don't think he'll be calling into your radio show anytime soon, JJ Sexy.
JJ, what do you think about the talent that is in DCW right now? What about Mick Foley being in DCW?
You know what? I'm glad to see Mick Foley in DCW, a good personal friend of mine, just on the show last weekend. It's about time you guys brought some class to the show. You know, you brought me, you brought Mick. I mean, what else could you ask?
Well, they better me.
Like I said, it's about time you brought some class to the show.
Oh, give me a break.
I always have to slip by these. You don't know, every week I get some. I had Dumb and Dumber last time. Now I got Dumbest. So, I mean, just...
Excuse me, Al. If y'all want to sit there and make out, talk, and go on and set up a date, that's fine. But right now, I want to watch this match.
Okay, you can watch the match. I'm watching the match while I'm talking.
Well, here we go. Oh, big back elbow.
Look at Mickey Ray.
Mickey Ray.
Sexy Sam wearing a new vest out there today.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed. Look at that. That is a very nice vest. That also a very similar edition of that vest is available at your local dollar store right now.
Excuse me, are you a play-by-play announcer or are you the fashion police?
Oh, please, give me a break.
I mean, he's got a very nice vest. Well, let's talk about the action in the ring.
Well, there is a lot of action in the ring right now. Mickey Ray is going to work on Brody Hawk, one half of this big tag team, Pure Destruction. Now tags out to his partner. Here comes the Sarge.
Oh, down in the corner. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Hit him right in his.
That's going to leave something. I can tell you that right now.
I think he hit him right in his. JJ.
Maybe left right there in the ring. Let's say his girlfriend won't be happy. That's for sure, and I know her.
Oh, please.
How well do you know her?
I know she might be calling me now. That's for sure.
Man, trust me, ladies and gentlemen. We're right now.
You ain't got anything to say about that, do you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the third grade listening to two kids bicker back and forth, and actually,
we're not bickering. We're getting along out
I know
here.
you're getting along, but please, here we go. We
I
got
like
a match
JJ, by the way.
Yeah, you would. Here we go. Off the ropes now. Swing and a miss on the clothesline. Sarge ducks under again. Big clothesline of his own.
Well, you know, I'm trying to class this thing up just a little bit. Come on, man. Learn how to call a move.
Oh, come on, man. Give me a break. 2 count only there by your referee. We go. Great action as always here in DCW. Talk about websites. Let's talk about them. You talked about yours. Let's talk about a great website. DCW Wrestling's website, www.dcwonline.tripod.com. If you want to know where DCW is going to be, you got to check it out right now. And look at that. Check that out right there. A big right hand. And I think there was something in the hands.
You know, Al, I got to say, I'm actually impressed. He got the website right. I mean, it's a good thing you got cue cards here for him.
Oh, wait a second. There's no cue card. Again, that's www.dcwonline.tripod.com. And aren't you the guy that's on the message board going by Nerd Boy? Oh, wait a second. Sorry.
Is he talking to himself again?
I'm not talking. Hey, I might as well be. Swinging a miss on the double clothesline now, but the family of pain.
Big Brody Hawk with a double clothesline right there. Get up, Sarge. Get up, Mickey.
Wait a second. What are you, a cheerleader trying to cheer on Sarge?
Yeah, I'm trying to cheer him on. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what, they are the DCW Tag Team Champions, but they are being taken to task right here by Cody and Brody Hawk.
Oh, there's a tag. The big man's in.
The big man is going to work on the family of pain, and I think the family of pain is, well, in pain.
Wow, what a call.
What do you think,
They're in
JJ?
pain. They're in pain. Obviously, yes, they're in pain. Oh, look at this. Nice maneuver from the top. Oh, to the ground.
Doomsday device. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
Ring that bell.
We got a new champion.
Do we have new champ?
We have new champion. Pure Destruction has just won the belt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Another upset on DCW TV.
Second upset. 2 tag team upsets. As JoJo Sexy, what do you think about it?
Anytime you got JJ Sexy on your show, the ratings go up, and new tag team champions are
Sorry to
crowned.
interrupt you, but what just happened? The referee did something. Whoa, well, wait a second. No, what? Oh,
yeah, he caught Pure Destruction with a chain. He sure did.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got to go to a commercial.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, on a reversal of decision, your winners and still DCW Tag Team Champions, the Family of Pain.
Excellent call by the referee.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about fishy stuff. You talked about Tony Khan, a fishy win earlier. That's as fishy of a win as you're ever going to get. Right now, we're going to go into a commercial. We'll be back with more great DCW in just a moment.